Hey mama, good morning. I hope that you're doing okay today, but I wanted to chat and remind you of a principle that I think is fundamental and something that I'm hoping you can keep in your heart and mind today and just carry with you for a little bit as you try to navigate and you're doing your best. You are made up of a lot of different things, right? You are made up of different experiences. You are made up of different organs and parts and feelings and emotions and people and systems and cultures, and you are made up of a lot of different things, right? But before all of that came, you were made by God. You were made by God. You were a spirit that was purposefully created by Him. And then you were put into a body and that has all of these different things. So we're going to categorize you into two parts. The real you, the perfectly created spiritual you, in the temporary, imperfectly created mortal self. These two go together and they clash at the same time. Okay? When you're overwhelmed, when you're frustrated, when you're impatient, when you're struggling, that is not you. That is not the perfect daughter, beautiful spirit that God created. That is the temporal body that you are in, struggling. Now, He purposefully planned and very lovingly and kindly put those two things together so we could be better than we ever were before. It was part of His plan. It is part of His love that the perfect spirit is in a temporal body. Okay? But when you're struggling, understand it is not you. It is the body that you are in. And if you allow God to help you, this beautiful, wonderful spirit can regain control over this temporal body. It takes practice, it takes time, and honestly, you probably won't master it in this life. But I promise you, God will make it easier. But please, please, please stop beating yourself up about it. Stop identifying with your mortal struggles. Stop telling yourself that you are anxiety, you are impatient, you are frustrated, you are imperfect. Because yes, that is true to an extent. That is part of it. That is true. I get impatient. I get frustrated. I have ADHD out the wazoo. And my life is a lot. And it's not what I wanted. And it's not what I planned. And I am figuring it out. And it can be a lot. And my nervous system goes bonkers constantly. and I'm on certain medication, but I'm not on all the medication, and there's a lot to do. There's a lot to it. My mortal body is a mess. Okay? I get it. And it is part of me. The ADHD is part of me. The frustration, the impatience are part of me that I need to learn to overcome. That is true, but that is not who I am. I am a daughter of God who is learning and is growing and is trying. He made me a loving person. He made me an empathetic person. He made me a person who loves music. He made me a person who loves art. He made me a person who's really good at prayer. He made me a person who thinks deeply. Now, my job is to force my mortal body to align with my perfect spirit and grow and progress and overcome and go together, right? But you are not only this. So don't let that lie take over your life today. So calm your nervous system with God and with Christ and with knowing who you are, and allow the good, the beautiful, the real you peek through a little bit more today. I like to just breathe in God or breathe in light and let out the darkness, let out the imperfection. So together, we're going to take a deep breath. We're going to calm our nervous system. We're going to give ourselves grace. We're going to remember who we are, stand up a little taller, try again, and keep going. Ready? So breathe in, picture light going into your lungs. When you breathe out, I want you to visualize a dark smoke leaving your mouth when you breathe out. And I want you to do it until you feel a little bit better. And I want you to remember who you really are so that you can be a little more connected to who you're becoming. Ready? You are wonderful, beautiful. You are trying, and I love you. And I am always right here for you. Remember that today. Go get it, mama.